What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. You know, there's an old saying that goes, sometimes the grass is greener on the other side. Or people will advise other people and say, hey, man, you need to go somewhere where the grass is greener. Or the third part is, we will say it ourselves. Man, I'm going to get somewhere where the grass is greener. Grass greener on the other side. Well, that might be true in a lot of cases. I think that a lot of times when a person is allowing themselves to remain in a bad situation and they're not benefiting from that situation at all, but yet they stay in it, then just by default, the grass would be greener on the other side, meaning that anywhere you go would possibly or pretty much be a better situation for you because of the one you currently in is so jacked up. But sometimes we try to apply that term to our life when it's really not warranted, when we make the mistake of not taking into consideration what kind of grass are we? What kind of grass are you? What kind of grass am I? What kind of grass do we have in our little yard? Because we'll always seem to duck the accountability and try to put it on the other person, and then have these visions of this imaginary better situation on the other side, wherever that is, without thinking, well, man, you know what? I could probably be better myself. I could probably be better too. Um, Without thinking to ourselves, what does the person think about me? Are they considering going to the other side to be in some greener grass? It's always a victim like mentality in terms of like, I'm the good one. I'm the good one, and I just don't understand why it's so hard for me to have somebody that's good like me, that appreciates what I bring to the table and all this good stuff. So I mean, we gotta always be willing to look at self, because your grass might be jacked up. You may be. See, this is the thing we gotta look at. We have the ability to bring out certain behaviors in other people. We have the ability through our behavior to cause people to act and react to us in certain ways. And over time, we have the ability, sometimes, most of the times unknowingly, we have the ability to create um, resentment towards us from other people. And we don't think that we're doing it. So it's always wise to kind of consider, where you are, and try to honestly assess where you are, not physically where you are, because when we talk about something being green on the other side, then that is saying that potentially I want to go over there. But that's a physical action. We're talking about where you are here mentally, because that dictates everything. So it's not going to matter where you go if nothing has changed about where you are mentally. Because what if you do go somewhere where the grass is green on the other side, to where you have improved or upgraded your situation, upgraded your circle, upgraded the individual you're dealing with, but you never addressed and dealt with your grass, and now you are over in the new grass growing weeds up out the grass. You contaminating the new grass because you haven't got your stuff together. And a lot of people don't really like to deal with self. A lot of people don't like to deal with self. And there are multiple reasons why. I can't really get into all of the reasons why, but it's one of the most, it's one of the things that holds us back the most in terms of maximizing who we are and improving who we are as individuals, is that we don't like to deal with self. And we won't deal with ourselves just personally, just us looking in the mirror, or just us laying back and just assessing how we are. We won't even do that. But we definitely don't like when other people tell us about ourselves. That is like the worst for some people. That's like a deal breaker. You know, friendships have been broken up because the real friend will come and say, well, man, I'm just going to keep it real with you. You, da 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 da, whatever, whatever, whatever. And we don't like to hear that. We don't like to hear that at all, man. Because we have this thing in us a lot of times that we look to our friends and family members and close acquaintances. We look to them to enable us. We look to them to co-sign our messed up behavior. And when they don't, when they actually exhibit the characteristics of a real friend and say, hey man, look, I'm your boy. I'm just going to just tell you, man, you was wrong. I'm just going to tell you, you know, you tripping, man, straight up. You was out of line. You shouldn't have did her like that, bro. You know, and vice versa with women as well. A lot of us can't take that. A lot of us don't want to hear that. And we like to turn our friends and families into cheerleaders for our behavior a lot of time. Well, hey man, you supposed to support me. You supposed to be my friend. Dog, you supposed to be my partner, bro. You ain't supposed to, man, hey, look, right is wrong, and wrong is wrong. Now, I may not put you on blast in front of people, but if it's just me and you shouldn't have no problem with a friend telling you straight up where you was messed up at, and vice versa. So before you start thinking that I can go over here and get to this greener grass, these greener pastures, these fertile grounds, make sure that you ain't no dried up desert, barren land that can't grow anything out of it, and no crops can grow. That you not a patch of land that it won't even rain on. Make sure you got your stuff together. And make sure that you're not the cause of somebody acting a certain way towards you that will make you think, oh, I ain't got to put up with this. Because all you're going to do is go to the new person and create that same environment. Internal assessment, man. All right, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. I will catch y'all later, man. Shout out to all of y'all who have been supporting. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you live in the city of H-Town, September the 10th, South Park Coalition 35-year anniversary at the Scout Boy. I'll keep on promoting and pushing this as we get closer and closer, man. Catch y'all later on. Peace.